Welcome back as we recap another successful UNI softball season with head coach Ryan Jacobs. And let's start with the most important position, one of the most important defensively, the pitching circle, and you had two good ones this year. A good group that really kept you in a lot of games and won a lot of games for you.
Yeah, Sammy and Anna kind of got the highlight of the year, but we had four good people in the bullpen, not only from a softball perspective, but just people. They were probably the most closest knit group within our team this year, just cheering for each other, investing in each other, happy for each other. And that hasn't always been the case. It's really tough in the sport of softball because the circle is so important and you want depth, but it's hard to make sure that you have people that are willing to push for the same things. Yeah. There's not enough innings to go around, but yet you need that depth, that quality depth. And Kara and Maddie have done a great job all year long. They're going to be ready to go next fall. I can just feel it because of how they treated this year and how they invested in the other two when it was an on-the-field situation. But they were never not ready to go in a game, and they were never unprepared to go in a game. And that will help them in their development and be ready to go and be in those spotlight moments for us in the future. But the circle's been great watching those four just work together.
How about the rest of your infield and how they backed up your pitchers?
Yeah, the infield is important to me because obviously that's the defensive group that I work with very closely, and they worked extremely hard this year. There was a lot of upperclassmen that have been there, done that, so I was having to try to create ways to get them challenged as much as possible, but really continue to have that fundamental piece of how to play the infield because we had some younger kids that were learning as well. So it was a good mix, just fun to work with every day, always willing to push and go the extra mile for us and whatever we asked them to do, but ended up being a very integral part, especially when Anna pitched, to really take care of some outs for us.
How about the outfield, coach?
Outfield was a little bit of a moving carousel this year, and not because of inability. It was to try to be creative with making sure that we put our best offensive lineup out there as well as our best possible defense at any given time. And so there was a lot of moving parts. Lex was out there without ever playing there before. Sammy Moss was out there, PD. We had just all kinds of different people out there. Ava ended up going out there because she was swinging a hot bat, and it was just a mix of different people. They all accepted their roles, and that was what made our outfield as solid as it was. Also to the fact that Maddie Parks was running in center field all year long, every single game, and that's a huge, solid piece to have in your outfield.
It most certainly was, and here's that story on Madison Parks.